Matson joining us now with a check on our forecast. We had some rain earlier today, but I just peeked out right before the show, and there was a bit of sunshine.
Ooh. So you got a chance to peek. I hadn't had a chance, but
yeah.
So we cleared out really quick, right? But we're now going to start to feel that chill in the air. It's going to start changing up. I know Mark's pumped about that, and maybe some of you are too. Hey, it's fall time after all, and it certainly is going to start feeling like it over the next couple of days and nights. Now there's that sunshine a little bit there. I think some clouds started to block it out again and on that view toward the Capitol there, but overall most of the region starting to see more of that sunshine now that the cold front that brought that rainfall mostly last night into this morning a little bit, it is well and clear of the East Coast, taking the cloud cover and the rainfall with it, and there is a lot of clearing taking place behind it thanks to that chilly and much drier air that is settling in. Now earlier today, we did have some occasional wind gusts around 35 miles an hour. It's backed off a little bit, but we're still seeing gusts up around 30 miles per hour in places like Cumberland, Hagerstown. And unlike yesterday when it was breezy, the winds today are coming out of the northwest, and that is that wind direction. You always expect to feel some cooler air rushing down, especially this time of year. Now, it has not happened just yet. As a matter of fact, with the clouds clearing out and some sunshine showing up, well, we got a little bit of a bump back into the lower 70s up into Hagerstown, Leesburg. DC is at 69, and we have a few other locations in the mid 60s. But give it another few hours, and especially once that sun goes down, there is going to be an even more significant change and a chill back in the air. We are already cooler than we were this time yesterday when we were hanging out in the lower 80s, so that drop off has already happened, but it is going to be that much more significant going into the night tonight. Enough so that we are expecting some locations west of I-81 in the mountains to see 30-degree temperatures, and there could likely be some patchy frost developing in the coldest valleys of Allegheny, Garrett, and Mineral counties. Now, this frost advisory does not go any farther east. There is no concern of frost near the district, and here is why. Given the fact that those winds, they aren't going to totally calm down tonight. Yes, we will still see quite a drop in temperature, but most of us should only fall into the lower and middle 40s, especially the farther east toward DC that you go. But there are those 30s popping up in a few locations to the north and west. Regardless, a very chilly start to your Thursday. Now, as we head through the afternoon tomorrow, there's only a small bump back up into the lower 60s. It stays chilly despite sunny skies tomorrow. And then Thursday night is going to be the coldest night we've had in quite some time. Around the district, it's expected to fall into the lower 40s. But look at how many more locations fall into the 30s west of I-95 heading into Friday morning. And given that that is the case, there is a lot more of a likelihood that we see widespread frost and perhaps even a hard freeze across some of our western counties Thursday night into Friday morning. So take whatever precautions you need. If you have plants still outdoors you want to protect, you want to get those taken care of, brought inside before we hit Thursday night with those very cold temperatures filling in. Now, we don't see much of a warm up as we head back into the weekend, but our next chance of rain shows up. Showers likely Sunday and Monday.